Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke will rage over Taylor ruining the looker surprise she planned for Ridge. Katie will also search for her family when she realizes Brooke's missing the climax of the fashion show. After Taylor brazened Brooke in the dressing room, she made the mistake of shutting the door and enmeshing them together. Security measures were in place to keep the dresses safe, but now Brooke and Taylor are the bones. Locked up tight. Since Brooke was planning on wearing the looker and delighting Ridge in the process, she'll cloud over Taylor, derailing her plans. Taylor didn't mean to trap them like this, but Brooke will still condemn her rival since she constantly advised Taylor that she didn't belong confidentially. Although Brooke may keep banging on the door and crying for help, effects are awfully noisy right now due to all the fashion fun. Since Brooke will struggle to get anyone's attention, her wrathfulness toward Taylor will consolidate. This showdown will really get out of hand and bring some wild scenes. Katie will freak out over Brooke going missing, so she'll end up on a frantic hunt to find her. Will and Elektra will help Katie as she goes on the quest for Brooke, so a hunt party will get underway. Although Taylor and Brooke will be saved sooner or laterly, that won't stop Brooke's fury in the fate. Brooke may rip into Taylor in front of Ridge, so he seems poised to land in the middle of their raising hostility. Taylor has formerly been getting under Brooke's skin with all her prognostications about Ridge and their bright future as a couple. This derailed looker situation will rile Brooke up indeed more, so don't miss her continued outbursts. Ridge will have a hard time getting a grip on all the conflict. At the Precipice house, Liam stammers, "I'm dying." He denies it. Steffi says Finn told her. She knows it seems insolvable, but it's true. In Kelly's room, she's impressed that she's getting put away in Dudley, formerly by her pater, and formerly by Finn. They talk about the dancing in the living room. She gushes that her pater is the stylish. Finn tells her that no matter what, the bond between a pater and his son is always there. He's sure she'll always flash back tonight. A memory like that's commodity you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. When she's an old grandma, she'll suppose back on how special her pater made this night. Kelly says it was better than going to the cotillion. Her pater always comes through for her. They keep drooling and Kelly says she's lucky to have two daddies. Finn is recognized to be her stepdad. He could no way replace her pater. She's been blessed with an extraordinary father. Kelly smiles. Her pater says he'll no way leave her. In the living room, Liam prodigies if Steffi's pranking him. She explains they set up a mass on his brain checkup. It's inoperable. She allowed. He should hear it from her. He takes a deep breath and rolls. He snoots as he gets a pain behind his eye. She wants to take him back to the sanitarium, but he says he demanded to be there tonight. Steffi tells him he can't put himself in jeopardy. Liam snorts. "I'm not dying, Steffi. There's ultramodern drug and they can do anything currently." Steffi shakes her head and gashes up again. Liam tells Steffi he has two daughters he can't die. Is he supposed to sit them down and tell them this? They're all he has right now and she's telling him he has to abandon them. "It's not fair. I eat healthy, I'm youthful, I exercise. I'm not dying, okay?" He has to be there for all the special occasions in the future. "I've to be." Finn appears and Liam asks him to give some clarity. "Is what Steffi's saying true? Am I dying?" Finn tears up. Liam looks affrighted. At Il Giardino, Sheila creeps up on Deacon in the reverse room and asks him to take a break. She senses he has commodity on his mind. "Allowing about Hope?" she asks. Cleric nods. He's thinking about Hope and the Joe who betrayed her. He laments that Hope eventually allowed. She'd set up a mate that she could trust, however. He'd have stood up for Hope if it had been Liam rather of Carter. Sheila learns that she paid Carter a little visit at Forrester and took matters into his own fists. Cleric says Carter had it coming. Sheila asks if he took the hint. Cleric hopes he did. "I don't want Carter near my son ever again." He can't understand why it no way works out for her. Sheila asks if he's sure it's over between her and Carter. Deacon sure expedients so, but he wouldn't mind if she got back with Liam. He thinks he's progressed and is ready to be the man Hope wants him to be. Sheila walls, they do partake a child. Cleric isn't matchmaking or anything, but he did bring it up to Hope. Sheila cringes. She just broke up with Carter. Cleric doesn't know if she'll have a happily ever after with Liam, but she deserves to find out. At Brooke's place, Carter surprises Hope. He says the door was open. I had to see you. I miss you, Hope. Hope says she heard it's a big day at Forrester hereafter, what with Eric and Ridge's couture fashion show. Carter hates that she's not part of it. Indeed more, I detest being piecemeal from you. Hope appreciates him fighting for them, but he didn't fight when it signified most. Carter demurs. What if she could see where he's coming from? He's sorry she felt he let her down. Hope says he let her down and hurt her when all she did was try to support his dream. She trusted him presumably more than any other man ahead. Hope tells Carter he made a monumental decision without indeed coming to her first. She's starting to see the excrescencies in their little plan, and that she shouldn't have gone on with his preemption. Which, by the way, was your idea. Carter is glad she sees they were wrong and cause fermentation. Hope scoffs. Turmoil. I've been going through a lot of that since Liam and I disassociated, haven't I? Carter muses. So you've been allowing about Liam. Hope has been doing some soul searching. They've a beautiful son and recollections together. Carter pleads for her to give them the chance for a future. The future he still wants with her. In the Precipice house, Finn tells Liam the MRI showed a mass, and unfortunately, the neuroplatoon says it's inoperable. Liam asks, how do we treat it also? Finn remains silent. Liam asks if they'll just stay for him to die. Finn says there may be ways to decelerate the progress, but Steffi assures Liam they'll all be there for him. Everyone will be there for him. Liam balks. Nothing has changed, guys. You more promise me if this is nothing can know about this. There could be commodity that could fix it. Finn can't make pledges. Liam can. He promises Finn and his daughters that he's not dying. I can't die right now. I've faith that there's commodity beyond wisdom and drug, that isn't going to rip me down from the two people I love most in the world. If it's real, he's got work to do. He must cherish every moment with his girls. He's not accepting this death judgment and has too important to live for. Hope may say four stunning words to Liam, but will her sincere plea come too late? Let's consider Hope's romantic future, and how Liam's crushing news could change everything. Hope has been allowing a lot recently about what an amazing man and father Liam is. Despite all the tough times they faced, Hope made a lot of awful recollections with Liam as well. Liam and Hope hurt each other deeply, so she's understandably been cautious of reuniting and ruining the progress they've made as musketeers. Getting back together would mean risking their hearts again, since these spouses could make further miscalculations and end up in further pain. Hope knows that Liam was fighting for a reunion several months reverse, and now Deacon has been giving Hope a nudge back in Liam's direction. Although Hope's been trying to act like they work more as co-parents, she may change her mind about a fresh romantic launch with Liam soon. The further Hope thinks about remonstrating off another chapter with Liam, the further she might come convinced it's the right call. Hope could decide to get stalwart and put her heart on the line with a request that catches Liam off guard. That brings us to the four stunning words that Hope may say to Liam. Can we try again? Of course. Liam is now dealing with an inoperable mass on his brain. Since Liam's condition is terminal according to his croakers, Hope's sincere plea could mean it's too late to reconnect romantically. It all depends on whether this medical extremity is erecting to Liam's real demise or another fake-out story like the bones Eric and Taylor were given. Once Liam gets updates on his fatal excrescence, he'll want to overcome all the terrible prognostications about his condition and find some kind of treatment that works. Liam will do everything in his power to stay alive, so don't miss the trip ahead.